world become one, silence and sound. Only a fool would say that. A boy with a plan, a natural man, wearing a white Stetson hat. And they're gonna be gone. There's no one to fire upon. If he's holding it high, he's telling a lie. I heard it was you talking about a world where all is free. Just couldn't be. Only a fool would say that. All right, welcome back. That was just a verse and a chorus of Only a Fool Would Say That. Steely Dan, no surprise there. If you'd like to support the work I'm doing, there's a link in the description. There's also a link to the chord chart and the chord diagrams. There's also a link to a performance video that I did of this tune, just sitting here in my studio, and Spotify channel, all that stuff. So, okay, I'm just going to go over the chart a little bit, and then we'll get into the chord diagrams, and we're going to whip through this, okay? Here we go. Okay, so I laid this out. I've got 8 bars pretty much on every line here, so I just kind of laid it out so to get the intro, verse, PC, that means that's pre-chorus, and then the chorus, verse. That's what I'm calling them. I'm not sure if that's, I mean, that's kind of what they're saying to me. And so you have, 2 verses and a chorus, and then the bridge, and an instrumental section, and then another chorus, and it ends here, okay? So now, what I want to say, this diamond right here around the C6, that is, each one of these letters is is 1 bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and so on. When you get to that, so let's say the last 2 bars are 1. That's a diamond. It's just holding it for a whole bar. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all a diamond is. So whenever you see that, that's what that is. This is a typical Nashville chart. I'm just using letters instead of numbers. If this was a Nashville chart, most people would use numbers, and that's what I usually use as well. But I don't want to confuse the issue when I'm working on these Steely Dan tunes, because writing a Steely Dan tune in numbers, it would get complicated pretty quick. So let's see any anomalies. Okay, this right here, see the slash here. That means that A minor is the top part of the chord, and then with a G bass. So A minor over G. This symbol right here is half diminished. It means it's a minor 7 flat 5. So this is F sharp half diminished, or F sharp minor 7 flat 5. Got a couple of those in here. Whenever you see something like this where there's 2 letters or 2 chord symbols underlined, well, that's 1 measure. And see, there's no indicators at the top for how many beats they get, so you just split it up and each one gets 2 beats. Same thing here. Each one of these chords gets 2 beats. Okay? I think that's about it. Okay, here, let's get into the... Okay, this is the intro. 2 chords, that's all it is. It's D minor 7 and C6. And I gave you 2 options on the C6. So let me just show you how I'm playing those. So here's the intro. And then the verse starts there. Okay, so D minor 7. That's the flat 3. This is D right here, so we have the flat 3, flat 7, 5, and 1. Okay? And then the C6 that I'm playing, you can either play, basically what's going on with C6 is like an A minor chord. Okay? If you're going to play A minor, that's A minor, right? Well, instead of having A in the bass, we're putting this C. And so you end up with it's basically C, it's a C6. I mean, you could call it A minor / C, but it's really a C6. So, because you have 1, 3, 6, 1. Okay, so that's the intro. Now the verse starts out exactly the same. D minor. Okay, this C6, I need to show you this. This is a little harder to play because it's a stretcher, you know. So there's the 3. Here's C right here. That's 1. So it's 3, 6, 5, and then 1. Now when I grab this, I notice I'm kind of laying my hand down against the neck, and you can see that this finger is kind of tilted over, you know. But I like this chord. I use both of these C6 chords in this tune. Okay. All right. So there's that. Okay, let's get to the pre-chorus. Okay, so I'm going to do the verse. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's the chorus. Okay, so let's get to the pre-chorus is A minor 7. Okay, so here's the 5, flat 3, flat 7, 1. I'm just going to bar that finger, put my second finger there for A minor 7. Or you can if you want to play a more full chord, trying to play the whole, you know. This is a little fuller. It's got more bright. It's a little brighter because you've got some high strings. This is a little more dull, playing it like this, but I mean I use both of them in this tune. So this one here is you bar all the way across, and then third finger there. Okay, so either one. Okay, so this is F add 9. So here's F right here. So we got 1, 3, 5. There's our triad, right? 1, 3, 5. Well, we want to add that note because I like that note. I mean, this is kind of my own interpretation of this tune, but I like this. Now, you remember this D minor 7 we started out with in the verse? Well, I'll just move that up a whole step and you get E minor 7. So, and then E minor 7, and then D minor 7, just move that whole thing down. Okay, now I'm going to do the chorus. Okay, then it does a diamond at the end of that chorus, and then it goes back into a verse. Okay, let me just do the pre-chorus, then I'll go into the chorus. The chorus. Okay, so then it goes into another verse and a chorus. Okay, so the chorus. Now I love the way that this is. What's going on? I heard it was you. So that's on D minor 7. We already know that. Talking about a world where all is free. It just couldn't be. Only a fool would say. Okay, so I'm going to show you that whole section here. Now on the record, it's mainly just the vocals are doing this walk down, but I'm going to show you how I do it on the guitar. So I'm playing A minor, so 5, flat 3, 1. That's an A minor triad, and then just A in the bass. Tell you what, let's just look at the chord chart here real quick. You can see here's A minor. Okay, but we have this bass note over here, and then it moves to a G triad right here, and we keep the A in the bass, and then we're playing an A minor with a G in the bass. Now here's what's going on. See this? I got two notes on one string. That's because the melody is, it goes from da da da. You'll hear that little section here, da da da, and then it goes to F sharp half diminished, or like this is a F sharp minor 7 flat 5 or half diminished, whatever you want to call it, and then a G or F major 7, and then back to C6. So let's go here. This is I heard it was you. D minor 7 now. Again, the A minor, and then G over A. Now I'm gonna finger this. This is 3 notes, and that's the just those 3 notes, and I'm plucking them over with my right hand. Talking about a world where all this. See, I'm just plucking that B string just by itself. Talking about a world where all is. Now I'm gonna play to get to that note. Remember? Okay. Talking about a world where all is free. Okay. Now F sharp half diminished. So now I want to show you something. See this A minor here? That's in several of these chords. It's in the C6. It's the F major 7. So here, oh, here it is. That's like the A minor. Oh, of course, we're leaving our index finger off the B string, so we can have this little melodic thing go. Okay, now we're back to this. This is like A minor over F sharp, but it's really an F sharp half diminished. Now we still have this A minor now, but we're gonna reposition our fingers here a little bit. We still have this A minor there, but now we have F in the bass, so that's an F major 7. So it's whoops, it just couldn't be. Only a fool would say that. Okay? All right, on to the next section. So then it does a verse and a chorus again, then it goes to the bridge. So I'm going to just do that little section I just did. And then, okay, and I'm just going to play through it. Okay, I'm just going to play the chorus, and then I'm going to go into the bridge. I heard it was you. Talking about love. Just couldn't be. Only a fool would say that. Everybody on the street has murder in his Okay, I'm gonna just go. Let's just do that much, okay? So when we get to after the chorus, and then it goes to. So now this is. I'm just 3 fingers, and so there's a flat 3. Okay, this is like a minor 11 chord. So this is the flat 3, flat 7, flat 3 again, and then 1. And if you want to add the high E, you can add that. Everybody on the street, so E7. So just 2 fingers, here and here, and then all of them. So, everybody on the street has now back A minor. Murder, and then move the bass note. Then it's A minor over G. And then F major 7. So we still have these same 3 notes here. Okay. So you feel no pain. So now this is an E minor as well. It's an E minor 11. So we got the flat 3, flat 7, and the 1. We're not going to play the flat 3 here because we need this 11 here. So and the reason I'm playing this chord is because the melody is here. You feel no pain. So we got E minor 11, and then F major 9. So we have here, this is F, so 1, 3, so we have a 9, 7. I'm doing this backwards so you can see as I put my fingers down. 9, 7, 3, 1. So you feel no. I'm just playing the inside 4 notes, and then this is when I'm playing this big A minor 7th chord. You feel no pain. That's when you're younger. Now I'm going to D. Now you can just play, if you want to play this, you know, the cowboy chord. So you got open D. So this is the 3, the 1, the 5, and the open D. But I'm doing this just so I can kind of, because I'm in that position. So we have the 3, the 1, the 5, and then another 3 and a 5. So here's D, okay? So this is just like the C chord down here. Only we're just moving it up a whole step. Now we're going to play F. That's an F triad over G. Okay? So let's do one more time on the bridge. Everybody on the street has murder in his eyes. You feel no pain. That's when you're younger, then you realize. And then it goes back to C. Then it goes back, you know, between C6 and this D. Only a fool, D minor 7. Fool would say that. Only a fool. Okay, we got another little tricky thing here. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so we got the bridge. And I didn't write that in there, so I'm just going to show you. But I will put it, I'll put the chord diagrams in there. I thought I had that in there, but apparently I didn't, so I'm going to have to, I'll add that, but I'll just show you what it is. So what it is, so if you can play like a C, E minor, so, all right, but you want this note, and we only want the A and the bass on this, you know, so we're playing this E minor like that. So, one more time on the fingering. So, now that's E minor, then we're going to play A minor. I showed you that earlier. Now we're going to play another E minor. Okay? So you have, so really the E minor chord would be this part here, so this would be 1, 5, and a flat 3. So, but I'm fingering it like this. And then 1, and then so we have another flat 3 up here, right? So, in context, let's see. And then we're going to play A minor, because we want this melody, that's what they're singing. Now, the instruments are they're just playing A minor, but I'm adding this just because when you're playing it just with one guitar, you might as well add as much as you can so you sound like a band. And then it goes back to D minor. Only a fool will say that. Okay, then it does a guitar solo. And you know all the chords. Just follow the chart for the guitar solo. And then it does another chorus at the end. So I'm going to show you that chorus at the end. But it was you. Talking about just to the name. Only a fool would say that. Only a fool. I know. Only a fool would say that. So it does a chorus. Only a fool heard it was you. And then just walk down. You already know this. Just couldn't be. Only a fool would say that. And then it goes back to D minor. Fool would say that. Now we're going to go to F major 7. Only a fool would say that. Okay, you can play it down here if you want. I like it up here. So you got the 3, okay, you have the 3, the 7, and the 5, 3, 1. Only a fool would say that. And then it ends on a C major 7. You could play this here, this, or you could play that. I'm going to just show you all of these, okay? Right now. Okay, C major 7. Here's, okay, that's the 3, 7, and 5. They're all open strings. 3, 1. C major 7, okay? Okay, now this C major 7 is we get a 3, 7, 5, 1. Now, you can add the 13. Okay? 13, remember 13 is the same as a 6. Now, the chord that I like, well, you can play this one here. Now, the one that I like to play is this one, because there's a 9th in this one. So, you have the 13, the 3, okay? And then 9, 7, 1. See, that's a juicy chord, man. I love that chord. Only a fool would say that. Only a fool would say that. Okay, and that's how it ends. So I showed you a whole bunch of C major 7ths in there. Okay, I hope you got something out of this. Hope you're able to, and I'll add all the extra chords that I left out on that diagram, and I'll try to give you all these different C major 7s that I played at the end as well. And, you know, try and experiment on your own as well. Anyhow, check out the links in the description. If you want to support the work I'm doing, that'd be awesome. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.